Hi guys, my name is Hanna van Ongevalle. I'm the co-owner of the pharmacy bar in Knokke and the motel also in Knokke that gives consultancy trainings to other bartenders but also chefs. I do events, everything that has to do with mixology. I'm your girl. But I heard that there's a lot of similarities between mixology and the art of making a quality coffee, so that's why I'm very honored to have you here today.
Thank you, Hannah. I'm really honored to be here as well. As you said, there are some similarities between the world of mixology and the world of coffee. Therefore, I'm really looking forward to this masterclass with you. I am a coffee ambassador for them, and today with you, let's take this expertise to the next step with some mixology with coffee. So, what are we going to start with?
Yes. Well, like everything, whether it's with making coffee or making a good drink, we need to know the basics.
Yes.
So I want to start with quite a classic but definitely not forgotten cocktail, which is called the Espresso Martini, or in this case the Nespresso Martini. It's so like I said, it's a classic drink. It doesn't have too many ingredients. But it's a well-balanced drink, and for me as a digestive, it's the ending. Premium vodka.
Yes.
We need premium vodka. If you have a cocktail with several ingredients, always make sure that you use the best ingredients. We're gonna use 4 centiliters. 4 centiliters actually, you could do it with 5 or with 6, but I wanted to make a bit lighter drink. So this we do in our shaker. Yes, it's a shaken cocktail. Secondly, some coffee liquor. You can use whatever coffee liquor you want, coffee liquor that you have at home. And we're gonna use 1.5 centiliters of this one. Before lasting, some sugar syrup. I just make it at home. It's super easy. I'm gonna do 1 centiliter of it. Voila. And then, something that I think is very important, but not a lot of people do it. It's a little pinch of salt, because I really think that the beautiful flavors, we have of course 2 sweet ingredients, it's really gonna balance it out, and then the coffee will give us some acidity in the drink.
Okay.
So just a little.
Yeah, really pinch.
Yeah, really pinch.
Okay.
Perfect. So now my work is almost done. It's up to you to make me a beautiful coffee now. That looks delicious.
You are.
Well, the thing is, what I really love as well, always about the Nespresso coffees, is that you have a beautiful layer, the beautiful foam layer. So this is one of the tricks actually. If you use warm coffee in your shaker,
Yes.
and you shake it very good, then you will have the same kind of beautiful layer.
Okay.
So I'm going to show it to you. So we put the coffee immediately with the crème in our shaker.
What a technique!
Voila, this is already done.
You have a good shake, huh? Quite strong, huh?
Like you see, it has a beautiful crémeux. It's gonna.
So we really need to start with crema to obtain the crema again.
Exactly.
Nice.
Normally, this is a cocktail that needs only coffee beans as a garnish. In this case, I'm not gonna put it. Like I said, I already put my salt. I'm not gonna make it extra. This is now just the perfect marriage, I think, between a very good capsule and very good other ingredients. So here you are, my sweetheart.
May I taste?
Yes, this is yours.
Super. I see. I think I noticed a little salt that you put in there, and as you say, it's really balanced. Still has some sweetness, but it's not too sweet.
No,
balanced. I
it's
think this is the
the
word.
coffee also makes sure that you have the little acidity inside, but also the round flavors like you described them.
It's super tasty. Really, I love it. I will definitely try this again at home. I won't have the great shake like you do, but I can
It's
practice.
not that difficult actually. I will teach you some more another time.
Perfect.
But of course, this was a classic. This was a classic drink. But
Yes.
we're here with the coffee ambassador, so I would like to learn a bit more, and maybe we can make a signature cocktail together.
Yes, of course, absolutely. To do this, I would like to work with Master Origins Mexico. So the Master Origins coffee segment is really about the story of the countries of origin, because you will have a distinctive flavor, distinctive aromas from the terroir where your coffee beans are grown, but also it's influenced by the craftsmanship, the savoir-faire of the coffee farming cultures that we have all around the world in the coffee producing countries. So this one is coming from Mexico, and it has quite a significant process. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
So for this coffee capsule, we used some double washed Robusta. Normally, washing coffee, it's a post-harvest processing that we apply on Arabica. These coffee beans have not only been washed once, but twice, because the Robusta fruit flesh is thicker, it's very sticky to the bean, and it was necessary to do it 2 times to release the fruit flesh and have our green coffee beans. Now the benefit from this process is that you're going to have a coffee with all the strength of the Robusta, all the presence, but you won't have the harshness, you will have a quite smooth result. So this one has woody and spicy notes. I don't know how this inspires you for a next cocktail.
Woody and spicy, yes, it's starting to work.
Yes? So what do you suggest?
Well, the thing is, like you said, whether it's in coffee or it's in mixology, terroir is very important. We are from Belgium. We are very blessed with a lot of things. I think that we have here. But one of the countries that I love the most on this world, and especially for their drinks and their food, is Mexico. So I'm already very happy that you chose this capsule.
Good one.
Because the terroir that they have bring forth the agave plants. So I want to make a cocktail with tequila and mezcal. So the 2 stars next to coffee and chocolate, obviously in Mexico. And I think it's gonna go really well together. And I think because you spoke about a bit of spicy,
yes.
I think I'm gonna add a little bit of spices to it as well.
Okay.
Work with chili, add a little bit of bitterness, but then in a chocolate bitter. And then to mix it all and to bring it all to a beautiful blend, I would like to use pineapple.
Oh, I love pineapple. I don't know if you see it.
Very good. Plus, it's also the sign of hospitality. So, and it's something that we've all missed a little bit in the last years. If you make the coffee, I will take the ingredients and then we can start.
Here you are, Hannah. So
that looks great. Unfortunately, we're not gonna drink it. I'm gonna only use 4 centiliters of it for this drink. So. Sorry, a little bit of spilling.
it's okay.
Perfect. So then, so we put already the coffee inside.
Yes.
We're gonna balance it out with a bit of fresh pineapple juice, also 4 centiliters. Then some chocolate bitter, like I discussed, which is a very perfect combination with the coffee. 2 dashes. This. And then a syrup that I made, so homemade syrup. Like I said, it's not very difficult. Heating up some water with sugar. And then I added some little chili inside and cinnamon.
Okay, so this one is with an added flavor.
Yes, exactly. So it's 1.5 centiliters of that. Perfect. And then last but not least, our Mexican terroir, starting with mezcal. Mezcal has a beautiful smoky flavor. This also 1.5 centiliters and then 3 centiliters of Tequila Anejo, so a little bit older because it's also a little bit more round because if you take a young product it has more acidity and this one is a bit more round. So yeah, voila, that's it. I'm gonna add some ice.
Yes.
good. Hoppa. Perfect.
It already smells great, huh? I have the smell coming into
Yeah, the fresh pineapple,
Yes.
the coffee. I
Indeed.
really love it too. I'm gonna add some ice cubes in this glass. Perfect. And then we take our strainer. Voila.
We have a much more lighter texture than with the previous one.
Yes, exactly. And then finish we do with a cinnamon stick, just at the side of our glass, and a dried orange.
Gorgeous. I love the colors.
Voila. Here you are, sweetheart.
May I taste?
Of course.
It's really looking beautiful. Oh, the flavor of the pineapple is really something
It's really a
to,
fresh
yes.
summer cocktail that I wanted to create.
Yes. It is really fresh, as you say, and I think that the fact you use the product that's a bit aged, it gives it more roundness as well. It's not. It has some body. Great, great cocktail. How do you call this one?
Nunca Solo, because it's something that was also in my family. Nunca Solo means never alone, because very happy that we're here together creating this. So that's why we're never alone.
Super.
So this was everything for us, guys. We wanted to create cocktails, but if you want to share your favorite Nespresso cocktails with us, don't hesitate. Please tag us in it, tag Nespresso, and we will repost the best ones. Cheers!